Good day to you, and welcome to Keto Bytes, your source for all things keto. In case you're not already familiar with the ketogenic diet, it's a low-carbohydrate way of eating. Your body has two main processes for producing energy. It can use glucose, where the liver produces energy from sugar, or it can utilize ketones, where the liver produces energy from fat. When carbohydrate intake is kept low and glucose levels are depleted, the liver then switches to producing ketones. If you have trouble with maintaining healthy glucose levels due to diabetes or reactive hypoglycemia, or you're simply looking for an easy way to maintain a healthy weight and ideal body composition, the ketogenic way of eating might be right for you. If you're looking to get quick results from your ketogenic diet, the best way to begin is to have a high protein, moderate fat, and low carbohydrate meal plan. Today we'll be talking about what foods are considered keto-friendly so you can begin your keto journey. If you struggle to know what foods to buy at the grocery store to start your ketogenic way of eating, this video will help you understand in simple terms how to begin. It's best to begin by eating whole foods such as meats, poultry, seafood, healthy fats and oils, fresh vegetables, nuts, seeds, low-carbohydrate fruits, and dairy products. It's best to avoid breaded, fried, and processed foods. Additionally, you must avoid grains, breads, rice, pasta, and refined sugars. The idea is to avoid inflammatory foods and focus on a balanced intake of highly nutritional whole foods. Being able to observe and maintain a strict ketogenic diet for the past 10 years of my life has put an end to acid reflux and has lowered bad cholesterol levels. I've also managed to lose over 50 pounds on my journey. What most don't understand is that when you replace bad fats with good fats, the bad cholesterol levels, otherwise known as LDL, are then replaced with good cholesterol levels, known as HDL, which results in lowering bad cholesterol levels overall. Additionally, when your liver breaks down fat to produce ketones, it's utilizing the cholesterol available in your blood first. I've been practicing a strict ketogenic diet for over 10 years and have had perfect labs every year as a result. Become comfortable with reading nutritional labels while you're grocery shopping and avoiding foods that have chemical additives, preservatives, and fillers, such as maltodextrin, aspartame, ACE-K, sulfates, and sulfites. Purchase foods that contain whole ingredients that are easily recognized. When considering what proteins to eat, the options are plentiful. It's recommended to choose meats where the animal was provided the best environment and feed to produce the most nutrition. Examples of this would include 100% grass-fed beef, certified, humane, pasture-raised organic eggs, and wild-caught salmon rather than farm-raised. How the meat is then prepared is also important. Stick to grilled, sautéed, or blackened meats rather than consuming highly processed, breaded, or fried meats. Avoid prepackaged frozen meals and stick to the basics when cooking at home. When observing a ketogenic way of eating, it's important to have an adequate source of healthy fats incorporated into your meals. Healthy fats are important for a few reasons. Healthy fats will replace unhealthy fats, resulting in lower cholesterol levels. They keep you feeling satiated between meals, and once you've reached your ideal weight, they can be utilized to help maintain your weight. Keep in mind that legumes are not keto approved because they're inflammatory. So peanuts, beans, and lentils should not be consumed for those observing a strict keto diet. For those that wish to avoid dairy, coconut products offer a great alternative. Most people think that when you start the keto diet, you must begin to eat fat bombs immediately. That is not true. If you want to change your weight or body composition, you must first allow your body to begin feeding off of the fat that's already been stored. It won't do that if you immediately begin a high-fat intake meal plan. That's why it's most important to begin with high protein rather than high fat keto macros. Vegetables are a valuable way to get the necessary vitamins and minerals incorporated into your diet. It's important to keep in mind that all vegetables contain carbohydrates. It will be necessary to eat vegetables in moderation to ensure your daily carb intake is kept low enough to remain in ketosis. This can easily be achieved by using a Carb Manager application on your phone to track your macros and plan your meals. I'll talk about this topic more in my next video. Stick to low-starch vegetables by avoiding potatoes, corn, beans, and peas. When considering squash, it's best to avoid butternut squash, while yellow summer squash and zucchini squash are a good low-carb option. When it comes to fruits, berries are considered keto-friendly when consumed in small quantities. When you first begin a keto diet, it'll be important to track your meals and understand the carb counts associated with different types of foods. This is especially true with fruits. Utilize your Carb Manager app to understand the carb count associated with the different quantities of food. This will ensure that you stay below the recommended carb count for your daily intake in order to remain in ketosis. When you first begin the keto diet, dairy is a great way to get healthy fats included in your meals. Use heavy whipping cream in your morning coffee as a keto-friendly way to add creamer. Greek yogurt is safe in moderation as long as you select those with little to no added sugar. Once you get familiar with the keto way of eating and wish to break through a weight loss plateau, cut dairy from your diet and you'll see a quick 10 to 15 pound drop in weight as a result. When it comes to beverages, water is the number one choice. Feel free to add sugar-free flavorings like Stir to your water. Stir is available in a variety of flavors and is useful for mixing things up when hydrating. When choosing a water enhancer, be sure to avoid artificial flavors, colors, and sweeteners. Replace cow's milk with unsweetened nut milks, and add lemon or lime juice to your sparkling water as a great alternative to sodas. In my next video, I'll talk more about macros and how to determine the best macros according to your height and weight. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to receive notifications for future videos.